Hello, and welcome to Seriously Sweet Cookie Snack Attack. I'm Amy Hicks, and we have a special guest tonight. Brooke Taylor is with us, and she is going to be making that gorgeous isomalt piece. So, Brooke, I'm going to bring you on camera. You ready, girl?
Ready.
All right. Hey, how are you?
Hey,
May I just say that I always love your super spectacular, like, mermaid hair. Like, I just love it.
Oh, thank you.
I love it. It's all pink and purple and sparkly and shiny, and it looks just like your personality. How you been?
Thank you. I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. We're getting it done. Got lots of stuff going on that I'll tell you all about much later. I am so excited about this piece you're going to make, though. Now, see, you guys don't know this, but I messaged Brooke and I was like, hey, Brooke, I would really like an all isomalt piece for the beach collab that's coming up. And you guys know you have through September 8th. Did we have through September 8th to get those in? I think that's what the date is. But it's got certain color schemes. Everything has to be beach themed. And then we're going to have a countdown video, just like the one you just saw with the red, white, and blue that's going to last like 2 months, maybe 2.5 months before we go into fall. And I was like, I really want an isomalt piece, like all isomalt. And look, you guys, look what Brooke came up with. Is it a beach wreath? Is it safe to call it that?
Yes.
It's so pretty.
I would call it a coral wreath.
Yes, it's so pretty. So tonight, you guys, they have an update. Let's say hi to a few people first, Miss Brooke. And then, oh, there's so many people here. I don't know if you can see these, but what we have, hey, Sally. Have you seen Sally's dogs? She has another little Dalmatian puppy called Star. So now she has Prince and Star. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Awesome. They are Dalmatian royalty. Hey, you guys. Fabiola is here. Hi, Fabiola. I can't wait to see you soon in Florida. Myra.
Yes.
Lavelle is here.
Hello.
Hello, cookie friends.
Cookie friends.
Fallen Leaf is here.
Hello, hello.
Let's see. Kathy is here.
Kathy.
Oh, did I say September? Okay, so July 8th is the last date for the beach collab. We were just talking about some things. Oh, show them your fingernails. They just saw. Look at all the. I know, it's so cool.
They glow in the dark.
They do not. Oh my gosh, you're gonna have them for Halloween, aren't you? You have to have those again for Halloween. Camille's on mute.
One year I did glow nails with blood splatter for Halloween.
That's so cool. Hey, Jackie, how are you?
Hi, Jackie.
Karen Green, hello, my friend. How are you? Mary Jean is here. No, not September 8th. I misspoke. It is July 8th. It's July, guys. It's gonna run until sometime in September. That's what I meant to say. But I have had almost zero sleep in the last 36 hours. So just cut me a tiny little bit of woo. They glow in the dark.
I'll take a picture of my nails for everybody later.
It is a coral wreath. Say that 3 times fast, Allison. Hello.
Oh, yes.
Let's see. Cindy Whoopi is here too. Christina is here. Hello. It's good to see you tonight.
Everybody.
What is this? I was wondering why a beach theme. You're down with it. Allison, just put
whatever.
And by the way, in case anyone's stressing out, it is June 27th, and I will just be completely transparent. I do not have my beach piece made yet. I haven't even mixed up the icing colors. I know what I'm going to do, but
hey,
it's not.
That's half the battle, okay?
That's right. Just trying to get there right now.
Deciding what it is half the battle.
So, hey, anything new going on you want to tell us about? Anything coming up?
Well, I will be at CookieCon in Orlando. I'm teaching an elective class. So,
what are you teaching?
If you haven't signed up. I'm teaching. It's isomalt. We're doing a little Halloween haunted house crystal ball.
Are you on Friday or Saturday? What day are you teaching?
I'm on Friday. I teach on Friday.
Oh, I have to check, Brooke. I don't know if I signed up for yours, but I'd love to be in there. I'm gonna have to check because I teach all day Saturday. Yeah. But then I would be able to get yours on Friday, which would be a lot of fun. Leaps and bounds ahead of me. Okay, so Allison, I call Allison just about every morning when I'm driving between these two places that I visit regular now. And I say, okay, just want to say hi, check on you, make sure everyone's live, all's well at your house. Oh, by the way, we need to do this, 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 and this sometime in the next month. So what's your schedule? And then we coordinate. We talk like 10 minutes. It's like boom, boom, boom. I don't even know how we keep up with each other. It's crazy. We've got so much stuff going on this summer with kids camps for dogs, where they train their dogs and all kinds. I don't know. She's just all over the place, but yet she's still getting all the cookie cutters made, Brooke.
But heck yeah, get it. I love it.
Well, it's not technically marching orders. This is my adult standing time is what it is. But we are getting it all done. All right.
Sanity,
listen, guys,
sure.
There is a new feature on StreamYard. So I need a couple of you to respond. Oh, Nadine says she loved watching you on Food Network shows. Is there any others coming up shortly, Brooke? Anything you can tell us about?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. So hopeful. All right, good. We'll just keep an eye out.
See.
Huh? What'd you say?
So we'll just have to see what happens.
Oh, I thought you gave a date. I was like, how did I miss that? Oh, Allison has
we'll just have to see.
6 printers going now.
6 printers? Oh my gosh.
So crazy. I don't know what we're doing, Allison. We're just crazy. All right. So guys, there's this new feature and I don't want to keep Brooke too long and I want you to be able to ask questions. So Brooke, what I'm going to do, I need a couple of our people to comment and tell me if you can see just Brooke when I do this, but you can still hear me. Brooke can hear me, but can you guys hear me so I can read her questions or comments? Because I want you to, yeah. So if they can, oh, Allison says, see her, hear you, but they can hear you too. Okay, good, guys. So what we're going to do, we're going to leave it large screen so Brooke can have the whole screen to show you what she's doing. Brooke, you're going to do all the talking unless I need to put comments up, okay? And then, guys, if you'll just take a second from another device and grab this stream and share it to whatever cookie groups you belong to or to your personal pages. It sometimes in the algorithm, it doesn't matter where you share it to. It just matters how many times it got shared to boost it. So Brooke will get a little more attention for this video if we do that, okay? And Brooke, for a little bit, I'm going to run this banner at the bottom just in case anyone needs to know how to sign up for the text alerts. And then I'll put the comments. Are you running a second device where you can see the comments if I flash them or just read them to you?
You'll just have to read them to me because I'm just going to tip you down.
All right. That sounds good. Well, it's all yours and you can take as long as you want.
All righty. All right, guys. Most of you know me, but I'll introduce myself again for the newbies. My name is Brooke Taylor. I live in Purcell, Oklahoma. I own Bunny's Bakery, and I am a sugar artist. I do cakes and cookies and all that too, but isomalt is my true love. Not my husband. He's right behind me. It's fine. It's my favorite medium to work with, and I just love sharing it with all of you. I'm sorry, it's too hot for a chef's coat today, so I have my Team USA shirt on. So we're going to support Team USA and have some fun.
Sorry about that.
Oh, you're good. Not a problem.
I shared it to a few places, and I was getting a little feedback, but I think we're okay now.
I think we're good. I'm going to tip you down now. For sure, let us know if you have any questions along the way. We'd love to answer them, and we're going to have fun. Ooh, tipping. Alrighty. So we have our beautiful beach coral wreath, if you want to call it. It's so much fun. So I had a lot of fun making this and mixing the colors and getting it all just right. So I'm going to use several different techniques when we do this. And the main piece is we're going to pour our isomalt over ice to give it that really fun corally effect. But we are going to do that last. Because when we do that, we need to be able to dry that off as much as we can, attach our other pieces, and then get that sealed as quickly as possible, since we will be adding moisture to our isomalt, essentially. It's going to seal a little bit more dull than normal. You can tell, you can see kind of on the shells the difference. But I really like how it gives it just a little bit different texture, a little more depth to it. It's a lot of fun. So,
hey, Brooke, do you think we could talk you into a mad scientist night where you come back and pour the isomalt over different shaped ice?
Yes, of course I will.
Okay, I love that. I once gathered up a bunch of Chick-fil-A ice, then I made big ice cubes in the freezer, then I had crushed ice because I had to do a little girl's mermaid cake. And I was shocked at how very different the coral looked once it was poured.
Oh yeah, it's very different. So we will go, this is isomalt. Isomalt is a derivative of beets. It is a sugar-free substance. It has no glycemic index effect, so if you're diabetic, things like that, this is a great substitute for sugar. You can make it into lollipops, hard candies. It's used in tons of everyday sugar-free products, Werther's, Jolly Ranchers, that kind of stuff. This I use Simi Cakes brand. I know Miss Amy does as well. It's just my preference. They come in these pre-poured, pre-tempered tiles. She's got every color under the rainbow. This is banana yellow. She's got it all, guys.
Hey,
gold, rose gold.
Brooke, do you have a code you want to share for tonight, an affiliate code?
Yeah, so my code for Simi Cakes that will save you 10% is Simi Bunny, S-I-M-I Bunny.
Okay, got it.
And like Amy said, that'll save you 10%. She's got everything you need for sugar, guys. All my molds are from Simi Cakes. My mat is from Simi Cakes. It's the best stuff, hands down. I know isomalt can be scary and it's hot and all of those things. We just use gloves. We wear protection. I'm going to grab my gloves because I was a bad child and left them over here.
And doesn't that code save them 10% on everything except sale items and classes?
Yeah, it's the color kit, classes, basically any of the kits and classes and sale items. It won't save, but everything else it will.
Okay, so I'm going to flash the code up in just a second, you guys. I just wanted to type it in. But it is an affiliate link, but I love using the pre-made tiles like this. It saves so much time. It's so easy to just grab one or two. And I'll put some links up for you later for the people that are new that might want to experiment with the isomalt for some of the little silicone pour things, because I'm sure Brooke's going to show those to you. I'll try to find that link for you guys tonight.
Yes, for sure. Oh, my cups.
Look at that mold.
It's so cute, right? It's so cute. I have 3 of them. It's fine.
Oh, 3 of the same one? You sure do.
I used them when I taught my treasure chest class last summer. So everybody, we could share them.
Oh, Brooke, let me read this comment to you. Myra is saying she watched someone on the Take a Whisk weekend, which was Team USA, say all silicone can be used. Then I later read isomalt is usable with all silicone. Doesn't it matter the temperature of the molds, what the temperature of the mold can withstand?
Yes. So you need high heat rated silicone. Those pretty cheap pink silicone molds off Amazon and all those fun places are not necessarily high heat rated.
Right.
Sometimes it will work and be fine, and sometimes you'll pour on it and it'll melt the whole thing and you've got a nasty mess.
And the other thing is, you guys, just in case this is confusing to anyone that's new, isomalt actually cools down a little bit before you pour it. But if you're not experienced with it, you're not going to know it's cool enough to pour into one of those cheaper molds. Like, it is important to check the temperature.
Yes, for sure. If you've got a mold you're not sure about, flip it over and pour just a little bit on the back and see how it reacts.
Yeah.
I don't like using those pink molds. A lot of times they will hold up, but silicone releases gases. So you want to make sure it is a food safe, heat safe mold, which is why I prefer these semi molds. And you can make your own molds with that amazing mold putty. And those are high heat safe and good for isomalt. So with those pre-tempered tiles, all you have to do is melt it down, bring it to a boil, and use it. If you're buying the granulated, you've got to cook that down and temper it. Sydney has a great recipe on her website on simmycakes.com where that Simmy Bunny code works that you can use for granulated. But when you're using this, if you're just using small amounts, that pre-tempered's super easy. Like Amy said, throw a couple tiles in the bowl, pour it for your cookie. You know, it's super simple. And the great thing about isomalt is you can reheat it and reuse it as many times as you want, as long as you don't burn it. So I'm going to pop some of my isomalt back in the microwave really fast and bring it back to a boil for us. Because we want to make all of our pieces before we start. So
that looks pretty.
So we're gonna make a couple. I didn't do this on this other piece because I thought about it and then I forgot while I was making it and then I remembered afterwards. So we're gonna do it today. So this is just some sanding sugar mixes, sprinkles in here.
Just some bling. Woo!
Yeah. Woo-hoo. I've got one of them's from Fancy Sprinkles, one of them's from Sweet Apolita. They're just some sanding sugar mixes. I've got some little gold stuffs in it, you know, fun things. Fun things. And they still play well with our color palette. Excuse me while I gotta keep this isomalt warm. So this one it just came to a boil and it's clear. It's good to pour. I'll bring this other one to a higher boil so you can actually see the bubbles settle.
Oh, I love it.
What we're gonna do, because this is a little bit, let it cool some. It's nice and clear. I'm going to just pour little pieces on this sanding sugar so we can make some really fun coral pieces. So I'm just letting that lay there.
Ooh, that's pretty.
It's kind of hard to see right there, I'm sorry, with the clear, but you'll see it when we pick it up. Trying to get this. So when you're heating this, you just pop it in the microwave 30 seconds and then 15-second intervals after that. I'm just slowly pouring this in some fun shapes.
Ooh, I can't wait to see what it does to that particular sugar and that sprinkle mix.
I know.
So fun.
I'm excited about it. I think it will be pretty.
Oh, love it.
I'm just pouring some little dots and, you know, different easy little shapes so we get some different textures. We have things to decide. Choose from. Options. We like options.
We like options. We're women.
We are.
We need options.
So that was just clear. When you are coloring isomalt, so with these, I made these colors. I actually made these by mixing pre-tempered colors. But when you're going to color isomalt, you need to use airbrush color, luster dust, or petal dust.
Not gels.
Not gels. Gels will break down your isomalt. So you can see here, I brought this to a rolling boil. We're going to let that set and settle, and then we will pour it. I'm going to move this off to the side. So I've got some fun beachy molds.
All those are Simmy cakes, right? So they can get those with the discount.
Yes, they can with the discount. So what I'm going to do, sorry guys, you got to keep this stuff, keep it in the right temperature, right?
Oh, may I ask a question?
Of course.
I heard somebody in a demo say that they've even poured isomalt into the 3D printed cookie cutters if it came down to a low enough temperature. They just coated it with vegetable oil and then poured into them. Have you ever done that? I'm too chicken to try it.
I'm too chicken.
Okay.
I pay too much for those 3D printed cookie cutters to. But
you can do it with the stainless steel, right? I've done that a few times.
Yes, it works gloriously with the stainless steel. It works beautiful with that. Like you said, you just coat that metal cookie cutter with vegetable spray, cooking spray.
Oh, you use spray. I've been wiping mine on, but I think spray would be a lot easier.
Yeah, you just use a little of the spray, and it's super simple. We're actually going to do that in my cookie con class.
Oh, fun!
So,
Are you making a whole piece in your cookie con class?
Yes, we're doing. It's a fun piece. It's gonna be a fun little haunted house crystal ball cookie Halloween. You know me. It's gonna be Halloween.
I cannot wait. I'm excited about that. I'm gonna see.
So I poured this in here, and now I lightly torched, and I'm using my scribe to push that isomalt all the way to the edge in all these little crevices. We get some really good texture. This mold has really pretty texture in it. So we want to get that for our shells, for our wreath. And then, so we're not going to worry too much if we've got some little rough edges and stuff, because when we pull it out, once it cools, we pull it out, we will be able to torch that off. Super simple. Have my pink torch that everybody loves. Love colors.
Oh, you have to put a link in for that. I bought that after you showed me last time, and I use it all the time now because it's the click, click, click one.
Yeah, it's the easy one-handed click. So you can see we let that settle. There's no bubbles in that, so we're not going to pour any bubbles into our piece. That's the whole point when you let it settle. That's how you pour crystal clear isomalt. This is an opaque color, so it wouldn't have mattered that much.
So how did you make that opaque color? Did you start with an opaque white and then added in the color?
Yeah, so this one I actually, I started with this tannish color. I had a bunch of this tan color that I used to pour the base. So I used some of this, and then Simi has like an ice blue color. And I mixed that into it.
Okay.
And just a little bit, tiniest bit of like green crumbs. I know that sounds silly, but if you have, I have bags of isomalt under my table here of all, stuff I've opened to reuse.
Yes.
So like this, and I've got these little crumbs in the bottom here.
Mm-hmm.
So I just took some of these green crumbs to give it a little more tealish color.
Love it.
To fit our color palette. And then with this green, I did one piece of the jade green with a pearl white.
So pretty.
And then this was also the pearl white and one piece of rose gold.
So pretty.
So that's how you can pour it without having to actually use colors, airbrush colors. So I'm going to pour, we've got our starfish, pour some little seahorses. These are very tiny and delicate, so you'll see I'm really squeezing this bowl to pour those.
And Brooke, did you tell us if we needed, just to be clear, because I see like 5 new people on here in the feed, did you say whether or not we need to coat those molds with anything before we pour?
So these yellow molds do not need to be coated with anything.
Okay.
Unless it's something that's got like a cutout in it. We're going to have a hollow space in the middle. So there's a really pretty snowflake mold that has some cutout pieces. In that one, I will just pour or spray a little of that cooking spray on a paper towel and lightly brush it on that mold.
Gotcha.
Just so it's easier because it's got those negative spaces.
Gotcha.
So it's easier to come out.
Okay, great pro tip she just gave you guys. And also on the Seriously Sweet page, Brooke, I dropped in a link for that torch, which right now is on Amazon for only $11.99. And I dropped in a link to the mini cups if you guys want to get started in isomalt.
Yes, they're super good. So we're going to, when we are testing if things are done, we use our tool, not our finger. And we make sure it's hard before we pick it up.
I'm sure you know that from experience.
I don't know. What? Me never. Yes.
I did it once.
Yes. Use your tool.
Look at that. Oh, it's gorgeous.
So use, when you're in the tools you're using, don't use plastic tools when you're doing isomalt because they will melt.
Right.
And like I said, not all silicone is created equal. I have had a friend that had some of those thinner silicone cups, and the whole cup melted in the microwave.
Oh,
So
I love those. I actually have mine because you showed that brand, which is the kind I just linked.
Yeah, this OXO brand, they're really good. They're thicker, and they've got this honeycomb pattern on the side.
Yes.
And it gives you some extra insulation for your hands and some good grip to hold it.
I love that.
When you're, I know I just put on one pair of gloves. I'm a bad child. I've been doing this a long time. My hands, I like to be able to feel what I'm doing, and my hands don't get hot. That's because I'm a bad child, like I said. You should be wearing a cotton glove and then a nitrile glove over it for extra protection. I know isomalt's hot. It's scary. We use a hot oven all the time. This is not going to get any hotter than your oven does. When it comes to a boil, it's about 290, 300 degrees. And then by the time we're pouring it, it's probably down between 150, 175-ish. So wow. You're not pouring, you're not touching that 350 degrees like we do in our ovens.
Gorgeous.
And these are pretty. I love them. I love it. I love how we've got the different color options.
Listen, I know you're a Halloween fanatic, but at some point I'm going to need you to go on the Christmas baking wars so that you can do all this fancy stuff in a Christmas theme, because can't you just see what all that could be?
It would be fun.
Oh,
I know.
Look at that.
But they don't like my blood splatter on Christmas themes.
Well, can you just do apply for one Christmas that's like traditional?
Oh, fine.
Just one.
Just one. So again, I'm checking with my tool and not my finger. And then I'm just gonna pull this mold back. And we get some air between there, and then this will pop right out for me. Pop right out. This pretty shell.
It's gorgeous. Look at that, you guys. Look at that.
Isn't that cool? So we're not going to torch the side that was in the mold because I want that texture for when we paint over the top. It'll really extenuate those lines and those from that mold. So I'm
that is just beautiful.
Turn these over. So we've got these little, rough bits. We'll torch those off. I'm going to get this out, and I'm going to pour a few more because we're going to need more for our piece.
Oh, I love that color.
Isn't it fun?
Sally, Brooke's done this a lot, but you really have to practice because you could do this. Sally is so talented. She was in the tent. She was in one of the tent episodes, Brooke.
Really?
Sally, I don't want to say the wrong name, so type it in, but the British, when it was British.
Yes.
What is it called? Help me.
The Great British Baking Show?
Yes, that's what she was on.
Oh my God. You're my hero.
She does cookies, breads, cakes. She does everything.
That's my favorite show of all time.
I like the tent.
I love it. It's my favorite.
Someone else loves it too. I just can't see who it is. I'm sorry, guys.
I applied to, I wanted to do. I applied to that one this year, but they didn't call me. It's okay.
Well, just keep applying. They're going to call you.
I'm sure it's because I'm not amateur enough for them.
Well, then understate.
Right?
I'd love to see you on that show.
I put my really bad pictures of cakes.
I really need to meet Paul Hollywood.
I need to.
On my bucket list. Help me out.
I need to meet Paul Hollywood because we have to compare our blue eyes. I think I win. We'll just have to see. I'm going to pour us a little Krabby.
Oh, they are so sweet.
Aren't they so cute?
They are. They're so sweet. I love those molds.
They're fun. I really like these molds. And these are, you get three in one mold, right? And this one you got 6 in one mold. It's great. It's great.
You've popped those out of there in no time at all because you've only been doing this 20 minutes.
Well, they're so small, they set really fast. So then I'm just lightly torching this backside here. Get rid of any of those rough edges. Real light.
So nice.
super simple. Now they're clean and perfect. I want the green Krabby. I gotta get that.
So over in the comments, guys, tell us where you're watching from tonight, and I'll let Brooke know where everyone is while she's making shells and stuff.
Let me know. Let me know. Got lots of fun things. And I'm gonna drink my champagne.
You have champagne going tonight?
Of course I do.
I have some sweet tea. I'm down to just some ice cubes. All right, we have Pittsburgh in the house. We have Indiana in the house. Ooh. You've obviously got a couple people from Culpeper, Virginia watching. Pittsburgh, PA. Nadine is Victoria, British Columbia.
Yes, yes.
But when I first met Nadine, I used to always say she was Alaska. Washington State is in the house. Ooh. Tennessee. Is that Teresa? Teresa, is that you? Central PA, and they're having a storm. We've got California, we've got New Orleans, we've got Hilton Head, South Carolina, Colleyville, Texas. That's Holly, right? West Virginia. Karen's from West Virginia. They're all over tonight.
They are. We got the whole U.S. tonight. I love it.
Brooke, how long did you live in Texas?
I lived in Texas for I moved to Texas when I was 10, and then we left when I was 32. So 23 years.
So where were you actually born? What state?
I was born in Texas, actually. I was born in Amarillo. Okay. My parents lived in the Oklahoma Panhandle at the time, and my dad grew up in Texas, and he told my mom that she better close her legs because he wasn't having a baby born in Oklahoma. Ah! So I was born in Amarillo.
Oh, that's hilarious. Just wait, don't drop that baby yet.
No,
let's see.
No, he said, we gotta cross that state line, honey.
That's so funny. So Sally is saying she lived in Norman, Oklahoma for 15 years, drove through the Panhandle so many times.
I am 15 minutes from Norman, Oklahoma right now.
Wow. Do you like your new place still?
We love it. We love it here. It's really good. It's been really, really good.
Because you still drive back, you still drive back and deliver cakes and stuff, don't you?
Occasionally, not so much anymore. I'm really getting a really good following here.
Okay.
I've got some weddings scheduled for this fall already and stuff. So
okay.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good, honestly.
That's awesome.
Not quite on that one. That one's not quite. I messed it up a little with my tool. You can kind of see there. All I have to do is a little bit of fire. No problem.
Ooh, love it.
No problem.
That's seriously my favorite. That is my favorite torch. I have 3 of them, but I love that one the best.
All the ones I have are this style, but my pink one is my baby.
Mm-hmm. Of course it is. I love it. We should get Miss Pamela in our group to bling that out for you and send it back to you so it's all jeweled.
Oh my goodness. That would be amazing.
Make it super sparkly.
Yes, I need it. I need it. All right, so I'm going to flip these over. These fun little shells. Because before we pour our coral piece, I want to paint these. I didn't do that last time, but I've decided it's going to be better in the long run.
Okay.
So that's the fun of doing this more than once, and just playing. Like I like to sit and play and make something. I have so many pictures in my phone of like vases and glass pieces or things I'll see at antique stores that I'll come home and try and make it out of sugar. And
I love it.
So
Myra would like a pro tip on how to attach isomalt to other mediums, for example, royal icing or royal glaze.
You just torch it a little bit. You can also, I'll show, and I'll have that in my cookie con class as well. You can do, I'm trying to see if I had something. So if you pour like a piece that needs to stand up, then I would pour some isomalt on my mat, some hot isomalt, then take whatever my piece is and dip it in that, and then attach it. So you've got some of that fresh hot isomalt. If it's just little pieces, just torch the back of them, which is how we're going to attach these. You just torch the back and then stick it on. Awesome. So it's super easy. It's such a fun medium. And if there's any of this, to say I decide I don't like that one, all I do is put it back in the bowl and remelt it. Not a big deal.
And I love using isomalt to put gingerbread pieces together.
Yes, it's my favorite gingerbread glue because it sets faster.
That's something Jen taught me, and once I got used to putting things together with that, and I didn't have to wait for royal icing to set.
Exactly.
I was like, oh yeah, baby, let's go.
Yeah, that's exactly. You don't. It sets in seconds. I mean, you can I have my fan, which we'll use in a little bit. Yes, it still has blood splatter on it from Halloween War season 11. I'm never cleaning it. Okay, but you just use your fan. It'll cool it off really fast, and you're good.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, you know me. Of course, I still have blood splatter. It's cocoa butter, guys. It's actually cocoa butter, but I'm never taking it off. So. that was.
I think you should keep all of those things. It makes it more memorable.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, those sound good. That tappy tappy.
Yep, you can hear the little tappy tappy. Good to go. Pull those out. When I use my tool and not my finger, because the last thing. And I've done it. You'll, be in a hurry, grab something. Oh, that's been long enough. And then stick your finger in the middle of it, and it's still hot.
Oh. For how many years, months, whatever, did you keep a bowl of ice right by your workstation?
I never did. I probably should have. Should have.
I did the first couple months because I just kept forgetting and grabbing stuff. Even with the gloves on, it was like, oh, that's going to melt. That's going to hurt.
My husband behind me just said, well, that would have been a good plan. Clearly, I didn't do that. Maybe I should have.
For like beach weddings coming up, Brooke, just if people grabbed just those molds and made those candies, how could they bag them to where they wouldn't stick together? Would they need to seal them and then bag a whole bag of shells?
I would seal them, yes. Okay. Even if it's just for something like that, because it's going to keep them from sticking together, and that spray doesn't taste like anything. It's edible. It's completely fine.
Once it dries, it doesn't taste bad at all. It's just like the same coating almost as what's on M&Ms, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's very, very. It's just a aerosol version of that is what the glaze spray is.
All those colors, that would just be so pretty.
Yes, this would be a beautiful, beautiful beach wedding colors.
Hey, what's that long piece over by the what's that?
Oh, that's just the piece I poured when I was demonstrating how to attach things.
Okay.
So, but like I said, you see, I just peeled it out. I let it cool. I peeled it off my mat. Stick it back in the bowl. Now I can reuse it. It's not waste.
Awesome.
No waste. So now I'm going to paint my shells.
Love it.
And I'm using airbrush color to do this because I want to be able to see that texture and see the color underneath it through it, right? So you can see, trying to get you better here. You can see how I've painted. You can see the texture and see through to the color underneath. So it's kind of like how those shells are in real life, where you've got the darker lines, and then the shell itself is more of that peachy color.
So to seal them, you guys, PME spray glaze.
Yes.
Is what she probably had. Do you have a can handy?
It's in the pantry because I.
That's okay. That's okay. I'll put a link in there for them, but it's PME spray glaze. And it just seals the isomalt so it won't fog, it won't be sticky. You just have to do both, do the whole piece. And Brooke, I wanted to ask you a quick question. Can't you just see these on a beach theme wedding cake? Like do a shell border and buttercream and then put these shells all around the bottom and maybe a little bit of crushed graham cracker or crushed shortbread for beach sand.
For sure.
Oh,
beautiful.
They're just so pretty, and they seem to be the perfect size. Yes, that's it. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And if you decided to put these on a cake or do them as like candies for favors or put out on the table like mints, you can flavor this. Right now it just tastes like sugar. It's just sweet. But you can flavor it with the Loran oils. And I do lollipops that way, hard candies. It tastes great. It doesn't taste very much at all. But you can use those Loran oils and flavor them.
Oh, yeah, because, like, shouldn't you have coconut?
Yeah, for sure, right? Coconut, pineapple, little lime. So this is just my palette from the other day. So my airbrush colors have dried some, but I can reactivate them. This is some Rolcom Quick Dry Essence. You can also use Paper Potion. You can use high proof alcohol. I've said it. I'll say it again. I drink my alcohol. I don't paint with it. So I use this or Paper Potion. And I like to use that even with the airbrush color. I want to thin it out some because I don't need all of that pigment. I just need some of it, right? So I mixed, this is Blushing Pink from Chef Master and Harvest Brown from Chef Master. So I've kind of mixed them some, done some a little more pinky, some brown.
The Harvest Brown, you guys, is a fantastic airbrush color.
It is the best brown airbrush color I've ever found.
Me too. Like, I love that one.
Ever. So I'll do some of these. This one I'm going to do a little more pinky. I mixed the pink and brown a little bit. And I've just got a little brush so I can get a nice thin coat. I'll move my hand in a second. I'm sorry.
Oh, so beautiful, Brooke.
Now you can see.
It's gorgeous.
How pretty that is. You can see the texture. It makes that texture pop that we had in our mold. So now I'm going to mix a little more brown. Just mixing a little of the brown, a little of the pink.
Well, thank you guys for watching tonight. Just check in over in the comment area wherever you're watching from and just let us know your name and tell us where you're watching from tonight.
Do you have any questions?
Hey, Brooke, would you like to know how many people have ever used isomalt?
Yes. Tell me.
All right, well, why don't you do that, you guys? Give StreamYard permission to see your name so Brooke knows who was here tonight, and then make a comment and say, I've used isomalt or I've never used it before. So Kathy's watching from Tennessee. Do you say it, Vicky? Is that how you say it? She's watching from Georgia. She has a unique spelling. That was really pretty.
It was really pretty. I saw that.
Look at that.
Isn't that fun?
Oh, yes, it is.
Isn't it fun?
Sydney has used isomalt several times, and she's in Pittsburgh. Kathy used isomalt for our B class. That's right, our B class. Was that your first time to use isomalt, Kathy? Nadine, you haven't used it?
Nadine,
you got to try it. It's so fun. Have you guys ever pulled taffy? Fabiola's here. She has used isomalt. Now you've inspired her to use it more. That was the goal. Yay! She's in Orange County, California.
Woohoo!
Sally is in the Midwest, and she's used it 3 times. So-so results. Oh, come on, Sally. I saw the results. They were more than so-so. You did great. And that was her first time when she did the B class, and she has the sample packets. Oh, and you know, Sydney has some matched color sets too, like samples, so you can get like 4 colors in one set. Oh, Christina, you're gonna use
and they're like half-size bags, so you're not committing to a whole bag of one color, but you get some more options.
So buy the bigger bag of the clear if you have airbrush colors already, and then pick out some of the other colors. And Myra has used it multiple times, and she's Northeastern Ohio. Sean, Sean's Tennessee, right? You use it, you love it. Kelly from South Carolina. Hey, Kelly, and not yet. Let's see. Allison says she used it, totally intimidated still, which shocks me because Allison plays with pottery kilns. So, like, heat shouldn't be the issue. she's having thoughts of finding a dog mold to make cupcake toppers for the kids' camp final show next month. That's a great idea, Allison.
That's a great idea.
Fabulous.
I'm not sure if they have a dog, but you could, if you had like a little dog pen or something, or a little dog toy, you could get that putty and make a mold, and it'd be super
she
simple.
might even have that, because we've done that. And Allison, I didn't know that you graduated from Corona Del Mar High School in Orange County, California. I did not know that. How do you store your isomalt?
How do I store it? So I store my leftover isomalt in Ziploc baggies. You want to keep it in something that's airtight. Isomalt is hygroscopic, so the humidity in the air and around us affects it. That's why we seal it with that glaze spray to seal out the humidity.
But we don't store this in the fridge, right? Just to
no, not in the fridge. Room temperature in a Ziploc bag is perfect. Like I said, I have a whole tote down here.
Brooke has her hands on screen, guys, where you can see it, but I've seen the tote, and you definitely couldn't see the tote on screen right now. I'm just saying. She has a wonderful supply.
It's a problem.
It's not.
I have every color, okay?
Huh?
I said I have every color that Sydney makes.
Do you need Isomalt Anonymous?
Maybe.
Are you going to get to do any demos this time for Sydney at CookieCon?
I'm not sure. Maybe.
Well, I hope you do. I love watching your demos.
Thank you.
They're always a lot of fun.
They are. We have fun. I really like this, how that color mixed this time.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, so pretty. I love it.
Brooke, may I ask a personal, unrelated question?
Of course.
Do you have any wallpaper in your house?
No.
Don't do it. Never do it. If someone says to do it and you think can't live with it until your dying days, don't put wallpaper in.
Okay, I won't. That is excellent information.
I will explain all of that to you all later, but wallpaper removal and I have a love-hate relationship going on right now.
I think it's just a hate relationship.
Well, I'm not in love with it. It might like me, but I don't like it. Allison says wallpaper everything. No way.
No.
Is horrible. And if you are going to wallpaper and you're a nice person, buy the expensive stuff that you just heat up and it comes off in a whole sheet so you don't terrorize the next person.
That's amazing.
They make wallpaper now. Things have improved a lot. They make wallpaper that you just barely heat it up and it comes right off the wall.
Aren't they so pretty, guys?
Oh, I am so enjoying this. Oh my gosh, Charlotte said she had to remove 6 rooms of wallpaper in her old house. That's gorgeous. You guys, look at how the color is like sinking down in the crevices and in the patterned part of that shell, how much it's just really making it pop.
That's fun.
It's beautiful.
Love it. Love it. And it stays with our theme well. I'm trying to move these out of the way.
I love it. So, Brooke, I have a super busy summer going on around here that I can't tell everybody about yet, but I will share with everybody soon, like really soon in the next few weeks, and then you'll know why. So I'm not putting out as much summer content as I normally would, but I've already started on my fall sketches and my Halloween and my Christmas sketches. And I wanted you to be the first person that I invited to our 12 days of Christmas. You can do a 1-hour tutorial, anything isomalt that's Christmas related. And for you, my friend, you can even do a gory Christmas piece if you would like. If you will accept the challenge, I would love to have you as one of our 12 days of Christmas teachers.
I will do it because I said I can do gory.
As soon as I get the schedule ready, I will get you on that. But I just think that the stuff, everyone loves all the stuff you're creating, and you have been able to break it down so easy.
Thank you. I tried. I want it to be.
Oh, yep. We did that this week too. Only we had sand plaster from the 1880s.
No.
Allison says, yes, bloody Christmas.
You know it. You know it's coming.
Hey, Brooke, should we do 12 days of Halloween too? Do you have enough time to do 2?
13 days of Halloween, and yes.
Oh, 13. I love it. Is that a thing? Is anyone else doing that yet?
I ordered 13 days of Halloween cookie calendars.
But you haven't seen anything posted for anybody doing 13 days of tutorials, right?
Nope.
Because by then I'm going to be totally situated and we can handle Halloween and Christmas. Would you guys like that?
Can I be the last one on the 30th?
You want to be the 13th?
I want to be the 13th.
Yeah, I don't know why we can't. I'll put you down for the 13th on that. And then I'll put you down for 12 days of Christmas. We'll get that when we get closer in case your work schedule is busy.
I'm going to grab some ice so we can pour our piece real fast.
That's so cool. Oh, I love it. What a great idea. 13 days. That's amazing. Allison, can you hear me? Brooke, can you hear me? Allison says she adores you. Hey, Cindy, Brooke should do 7 and 13 out of the Halloween ones. Christmas, and you'd like to do both, Myra. Okay, how about the rest of you guys that are watching tonight? Would you like a 13 days of Halloween with 1 tutorial each night, or 1 decorated cookie or specialty item, and then 12 days of Christmas? Would you guys like that? Whoopi says yes. How about the rest of you guys? Let me know over in the comments if you would like that.
All right, I'm back. Sorry. I can prep everything but ice.
Oh, Allison, I was just saying, I was saying, I don't remember what I was saying. Forget it. I'm too tired. I'm not even going to try to recall what I was saying. Okay. So they're all saying yeah, Halloween and Christmas. Okay.
Yay.
That's exciting. So exciting.
Awesome. So we've got our isomalt. We brought
show them what kind of ice this is the round cube with the holes, right?
Yes, the round cubes with the holes. Got it from Walmart.
Mimi says so much fun. Christina's saying both too. All right. Well, now we know what we're doing.
Woohoo!
It's gonna be fun.
It is for sure.
Oh, I love it. Brooke, what size is that cup?
This is the 2 cup.
Okay, so how much ice malt do you think you have in there? Like,
I have about 3/4 of a cup in here.
Okay.
Yes. This about, which I'm not going to use all of it. I'm letting it. I want to let it cool a little bit. So when I pour this, I want it to be a little more blobbier and not as liquid when it.
I gotcha. Hey, Tasha, you snuck in here on us, girl. I hope you're having a good night.
I know blobbier is not a technical term.
Oh, I called you Tasha. You know Tahisha, right?
I do.
Okay. Did I say her name right that time?
You did.
I am so tired, you guys. I'm not exaggerating when I say I've slept very little in the last 36 hours. It's just been a lot going on.
So I am pouring this just in a circle. And I'm going back over it a couple times so we get some good pieces. Hey,
can you hear the ice cracking?
Yes, it's really quietly cracking, but it is cracking.
I love it. I found when I did the solid rectangular cubes and then did the round with the hole and then did the Chick-fil-A, that the solid rectangular cubes made the loudest cracking noises.
Yes. These and the Chick-fil-A ice has more air in it, so it doesn't crack as much. So I'm gonna move that out of the way.
Oh, so fabulous.
And I'm going to start pulling some of these pieces around the edge away, being careful not to touch anything that is hot. But I want to get some of this away from it, and it's okay. Remember, it's okay if this breaks when I pull it out of here. It's not the end of the world. That's why we have torches.
Jessie Ann is here. She's watching late, but she's here.
Hi, Jessie Ann. How are you?
Jessie Ann, I'm going to be contacting you soon about something we're doing for Halloween and Christmas. Oh, look at that, Brooke.
Isn't that fun? So
oh my, that is like even more detailed than your first one.
It is. I'm going to keep pulling some of these ice pieces out of here. It's okay. It broke it a bit, but that's okay.
You can just, you can heat it and put it back together, right?
Yep, exactly.
Oh my
exactly.
God,
and like right here, I'm going to have to break it just a little bit so I can get this piece of ice out. Come on, ice. There we go. Because I want to get this cooled off or dried off as soon as I can.
I just love that.
Come on, ice. Come on, ice. Come on, ice. Now I know it broke some, but really that's okay because we can put it back together, and B, I poured it circular so it's going to go back together well, and still already be that shape. Most of the time I know like that it's gonna break a little bit, which is fine, but I'm still gonna pour it in that shape so that it puts back together in that shape. Right now I'm just drying this off, drying my mat off. I think I'm gonna move this mat actually.
I had to do, I can't remember which one of Sydney's blues I used, but I had to do some pouring over ice for a frozen cake. I think I used that,
the clear icy blue, the light blue.
Yeah, but then I also used that blue that seemed like it had white streaks in it. It was like
pearlized. The metallic, the frosted metallic one.
Yeah, that was so pretty.
It is so pretty.
Nadine would like to know how far in advance can we make a piece to put on a cake or cupcake?
So it depends on which piece. So this coral piece, I would make these as close to time as possible, just because we're adding this moisture to it like this. And obviously isomalt doesn't really like moisture, right?
Right. You're going to seal that though, right?
Yes, I'm going to seal it. That's why we made everything in the order we made it in.
Okay.
So that it could, I can put it back together quickly.
That's so cute.
I want to do this. I want to bring this a little bit.
How's your liking Oklahoma?
Everybody loves it.
Okay.
Everybody loves it. My husband loves it. My son loves it. He loves his school.
That's awesome.
Really, really good.
That's got to make things so much easier.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That's the most important part, really, you know? I know it looks crazy right now. I know.
Oh, no, it looks beautiful. We've got a perfect bird's eye view. And that seems like that coral might even be a little deeper than your first pour.
It does.
It's beautiful.
I like it a lot. Because I heated it a little bit. I can mold it around like I wanted some.
Oh, that is so cool.
Now, these pieces that I poured over the ice, I'm not going to reuse just because we added so much moisture to them.
Okay.
It's going to mess with the integrity of it.
Okay.
So I'm not going to reuse these. Just so everybody is aware.
Jessie Ann is going to Cookie Con. She can't wait.
Oh, yes. It's going to be fun. It's going to be, I think everybody's going to be there. I'm excited.
I'm super excited.
I am excited. Putting new gloves because that was very sticky. Very sticky.
That's so cool.
So now we're going to start putting our pieces. I'm going to flip these over while I move them over here closer to me so that I can just quickly pick them up, torch them, apply them while we decide how we're doing this. You don't have to, like, I'm working quickly, but you know, when I did this before, I didn't paint these ahead of time. I decided it would be a better plan, and this is going to seal up better
Okay.
and last better. I think that's why this got a little more droopy, because it set while I was working and disintegrated a little bit.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I am working a little faster, so then I can seal it faster, and it's going to keep that.
Okay.
Pretty texture.
Another great pro tip.
So then I just torch the back here, decide where I'm going to put it, and press it on. Then we're good.
And you're not having any trouble with the color either. That's beautiful.
Right.
I'm looking at your workspace thinking, Brooke does the same thing I do and makes way too many extra pieces. But lucky for me, usually cupcake orders go with cookie orders, so I just make them, turn them into toppers.
Extra topper pieces.
Oh, that bling, Brooke, that bling is beautiful. That. What a great idea.
I like it. I meant to do it on the first piece, and it just slipped my mind.
I love it. You'll have to send me another photo if you end up liking this one better.
I will. I will definitely do that. I'm going to put my fan on this a little bit just to help with the drying sound.
Okay. Look at that. Adorable.
So cute.
All kinds of adorable there.
And I'm not, if you sit here and stare at this too long, you're going to overthink it. And trust me. So just go with it. Just start putting things on there. And it will always turn out pretty, because organized chaos is beautiful.
It's a good thing.
And that's exactly what wreaths are. Let's be honest. Wreaths are organized chaos.
So pretty.
And that's the fun part. That is the fun part. You can hear my torch makes a little funnier sound when it's by the fan, but that's okay. Oh, come back here. Fixer.
Hey, baby.
And just like I'm torching these to attach here, that's how you would attach it to a cookie, not a cake, but a cookie or something like that with the royal icing or fondant. For a cake, if it's buttercream, you can just stick it on. Make sure it's sealed before you do that. If it's a heavier piece, I will sometimes attach a toothpick to the back.
Wow.
The heavier piece, so it stays on better, but not always, honestly.
I wish that I had known how to do this particular kind of sugar art when I had my stores in Florida.
Oh, man, yeah.
They would have gone wild for this.
They would have. I need to twitch that a little more. If I stick it down and it doesn't stick, more fire. More fire. No big deal.
More time to use the pink torch. No big sacrifice.
I'm so sad about it. It's such a tragedy. Such a tragedy. And he's little.
Well, Brooke, have you got to see in as many like online things as you were last year, this year? Have you gotten to do as many, or did it the moving and stuff?
I just haven't done as many. We've just been busy with life and moving and being closer around people, so we're not at home as much.
Okay.
Which is fun because we're out with family and friends. But
hold on. Well, Christina is asking, do you always seal any piece before you place it on a cupcake or a cookie?
Yes. Yes, because the moisture in any of those frostings is going to, the isomalt is going to pull that moisture and it's going to break it down. And the moisture in the air and all of that. So any isomalt piece, I am sealing when I'm done. As soon as I'm done, you seal it.
And even when I pour the water globe pieces, Christina, if you saw those, the ones I made for Cookie-a-thon, I think I made a snow globe. I even sealed the cookie rim inside before I poured the isomalt, because after doing a couple mad scientist experiment, I realized that if I poured the isomalt straight into the cookie where I was making my water globe thing, it would suck the moisture in from the cookie if the cookie was too fresh.
Yeah, it will. It will take the moisture from anywhere. So you got to seal it. Seal it.
Yeah. Oh, and also, if you're new to that spray, please use that in an enclosed spray tent or outside. Do not spray it over your good mats or on your kitchen counter or granite or marble or the kitchen sink. Like, I'd take my stuff outside and seal it because that stuff is like next to impossible to get off.
It is absolutely impossible.
Yeah.
That's why my can was in the pantry.
Yeah.
I've got an old chest freezer out there that I'd seal. I set my stuff on a parchment on top of that.
Yeah, like seriously, even in the winter, I go outside because it's just it's too risky.
Yep.
That is gorgeous.
That's so fun.
Oh,
so fun.
Do you have a treasure chest mold?
I don't.
Or could you do a treasure chest? Could you pull one?
Yes.
You need to add an open treasure chest and put some pearls in there, girl. With that technique you used with the sprinkles, wouldn't that be gorgeous?
Yeah, that would be really pretty.
Brooke, that's phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
Thank you.
So pretty. I love it. Look at how cool those additional pieces are, you guys. What she added that she did in the sanding sugar and the sprinkles. That's just beautiful.
It's fun. It gives it more texture. I like it.
I love it.
Love it.
All right, they are loving it. And Myra says beautiful. Learned. Kathy says loved it. Brooke, that is gorgeous. That's from Camille. Robin says beautiful.
Thank you.
Oh, so nice, you guys. That's a really gorgeous piece. And she made that in an hour. We've been on. Brooke has had the floor for 1 hour right now. They love it, Brooke.
Yay!
They love it. That's beautiful. Do you possibly have an isomalt or a Christmas tree that has isomalt ornaments?
So my tree didn't make the move.
Oh no! Did it break?
We weren't gonna be able. I wasn't gonna be able to keep it in one piece for the move.
I gotcha. But you can make another one this year, and you can make a crazy one. Oh, someone is asking a great question. Everyone is saying thank you for sharing your talent, awesome and gorgeous. And then, well, two questions. First of all, the first question is, how heavy is that, Brooke? How heavy do you think it?
Let me get my food scale.
Okay, and then Allison. She's asking about dry. Yeah, you can use dusts and things. You just can't use gel colors, Allison.
Yeah. Airbrush or luster or petal dust. Luster or petal dust is going to give you an opaque color. And airbrush color will give you a translucent color. So it is, that's grams. It is 6.5 ounces.
Oh, wow. That's not bad.
No. Oh,
it's not bad at all.
No, 6.5. And this one is almost exactly the same, 6.4. So
that's amazing.
Consistency.
I love it. I love it.
So pretty. So now I would just go seal this. And what I'd do is I'll spray the top. And I'll spray around the sides, kind of get all up in those crevices. Let that dry. And then I'm going to gently flip it over on top of itself and spray the bottom and get up all in those crevices as well.
Brooke, that is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. Can we get you to come back on camera?
Yes. Sorry.
No, you're fine. Oh, look at how you did that. That is beautiful. Thank you for sharing your talent with us again tonight. That is absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you. I'm glad
you love it. And everyone, let me show you you couldn't see the comments, but everyone loved this.
Aww.
There's more coming up. Oh, Heather's here. Hey, Heather.
Hi, Heather.
Heather, when did you
She's at the beach right now.
She's where?
She was at the beach today.
Ooh, nice. And saying thank you. She does amazing work, right? So Brooke, at some point, can we get you to do severed limbs for Halloween?
Oh my God, yes. You don't have to ask that question.
Because I was thinking it might be interesting on the Halloween one, you know, baking severed fingers and like digits, like your thumbs and stuff. That is, that's been around for a while. So we could probably have somebody, one of the other 12 teachers do like that, and we could keep a theme going. So you could have a mixed candy buffet or party platter, like
severed body parts.
Yes, or do a brain. Do a really gross brain. I can see that too.
Can I do a really disgusting eyeball too?
Oh, I would love that. I would love that. Will you do all the like tendons behind?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm.
I would love that. Okay, I love it.
We're going nasty. Sorry. I want to apologize to everybody in advance, but you might get squeamish at this eyeball. It's going down.
Do it. Have you done it before?
No, but I'm planning on it. So.
Okay, yeah, do it. Do it. Do it. I can't wait.
I know exactly how to do it, so it's not an issue.
I love it. See, Tahiti loves your hair color too. Isn't it so sparkly and shiny? It's just like perfect. Perfect. Fingers and brain in a bottle. Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's hilarious.
On my big bake piece that we did, we had all the food, right? But then there was like like a charcuterie board with like little bones and and skeletons and eyeballs.
Oh.
It was amazing.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, I can't put that up, Allison. I'm sorry. That's just too gross. I can't. Did you see it? No. I can't put that up there. That's too gross.
I'll go find it later.
I don't want to keep you away from your family any longer tonight, but I do want to say super huge appreciation from me for coming on here with us tonight, sharing your talents, doing this tutorial. We love having you on Cookie Snack Attack all the time. So anytime you have something, you let me know. And you're going to be in Orlando, so I'll see you there. Are you going to be there the whole time?
I think so.
Okay, good. We're going to have a mixer, so I hope you're going to get to come to that. And I have to get back on that. Now that I've thought about that, I have to get back on that and get everybody signed up because we have limited space again. Okay. So I'm excited about that. All right, so I'm going to let her go unless you all have questions. I'll give you like 10 seconds to pop any questions over there.
Let's go.
Willow can't wait to hang out with Brooke at CookieCon.
I know, the whole fam's coming. I can't wait.
I can't. That's going to be so great, you guys. We are going to have an awesome time.
I can't wait to see my Willow girl.
Let's see. And no questions. Everybody's good. All right.
No questions. Message me later.
Okay.
Anytime, whatever.
Hang out with me for a minute. I'm going to end the broadcast, and we will plan the gory Christmas too. Hold on one sec. Let's see. Sally says, thank you so much. And then what was this question? What's the brand of food color? Was the navy for my, I don't know what that means. Can you message me, whoever that is? Is that like for red, white, and blue maybe? I don't know. But whatever navy I did recently, I used royal blue from Hobby Lobby and added like the tiniest bit of black. But I don't even remember what I did it on recently. So bye, Heather. Bye, Nadine. All right. You guys have a fabulous night. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you later in the week.
Yes.